welcome all our esteemed guests, that is the advisory committee for SAHAS, Mr. Abdullah Ahmed, Mr. Debashish Ghosh, all my colleagues and my dear students, to the launch of SAHAS, the new entrepreneurship program of IIHM Ahmedabad chapter. I am glad that we are here to start an event which will hopefully be creating a benchmark for the future entrepreneurship ventures in future. So, now I would like to call our director, Mr. Debashish Ghosh, to talk about the program and take us through it. Thank you, sir.
Good afternoon, the distinguished guests, faculty members, and dear students. A warm welcome to you all. We have all gathered here this afternoon to launch SAHAS, the Ahmedabad chapter. Any time is a good time to start a company. This is what Ron Conway, the noted startup investor of SB Angel, said. When the whole world is reeling under the pandemic COVID-19, the life of mankind has turned upside down. Students are in disarray. There is a lot of dilemma in the minds of the younger generation. What to do next? Amongst all the uncertainties, the chairman and chief mentor of IIHM, Dr. Suborna Bose, in his dare to do attitude, came up with the initiative of creating the entrepreneur cell, SAHAS, for the students of IIHM. The basic aim of the entrepreneur cell, SAHAS, is to encourage the students of IIHM to start their own enterprise. There is a strong vision and dedication to achieve this aim. Ladies and gentlemen, the vision of the initiative is to producing successful entrepreneurs imbibed with leadership qualities, using innovative and ethical business practices to make global impact. The mission is to instill the passion and spirit among students to pursue entrepreneurship. The long-term goals are to motivate students to develop their own startups, develop business incubators, create corpus fund to seed ventures. The short-term goals are to provide a platform for interaction with entrepreneurs, impart entrepreneurial educational skills amongst students through various trainings and exercises, arrange vibrant interaction with organizations promoting the cause of entrepreneurship. Now, to know more about the initiative, and without further ado, I would like to invite the person behind this brainwave who once said, an idea is an event. Ladies and gentlemen, I have the pleasure of inviting our source of inspiration, the great visionary educationist, the chief mentor, founder of the IndiSmart Group and CEO, Dr. Suborna Bose, to explain SAHAS and to launch the initiative. Let me see if Dr. Bose has joined us. Sir, it is over to you, sir.
Yeah, very good afternoon to all wonderful people in IIHM Ahmedabad. It's a great privilege, honor for me to come and join all of you and friends from the advisory council of SAHAS, which is one of our most dear to do initiative from the house of IIHM. At this time when the things in the world are going little hayward, things are going tough. I think it's a tough times and you have to need to be tough people to survive and succeed. So here we are. When we launched SAHAS, it was like a huge dream for us. So as I say that SAHAS is a best thing that can happen to IIHM SAHAS is the best thing that can happen to our students of IIHM, and SAHAS is the best thing that can happen to the entire hospitality fraternity in India, because SAHAS is courage. And at this time, when things are not going right, we need a lot of courage. So let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, SAHAS is not a statement. SAHAS is not even a venture, but SAHAS is a dream that we all dreamt together. At IIHM, we saw this dream together, and SAHAS is something that brings that passion out of our student. And SAHAS is a huge commitment from all of us at IIHM, from our faculty, from our directors, from our mentors, from our board of advisors, from our alumni, and everybody who is a well-wisher of IIHM. SAHAS is a dream that we need to translate into reality. So the biggest thing that we have been trying to really do for our student is to inculcate that passion of doing something themselves. That concept of doing business, the concept of being an entrepreneur, and what a better place that can be than the capital of Gujarat, which have really seen some of the best entrepreneurs that the country have ever produced. So I think it's a great ecosystem in Ahmedabad, a great people, a great mentors, and a great business entrepreneurial environment where our students from the IIHM Ahmedabad campus can really blossom into entrepreneurs and a professional entrepreneur in hospitality sector rather than just going for a job. So talking about entrepreneurship, obviously, I must say that it's a hard work. Entrepreneurship has never been easy, and it will never be easy. It's hard work. It has got to have infectious passion and infectious enthusiasm to succeed. And most importantly, apart from the passion and hard work, people need to be prepared to take the failures in their stride, to embrace the failure in a way, and to go from the pillar of a failure to another failure to another failure until they reach the final tunnel of the success. So at IIHM, we say that SAHAS is all about guts. SAHAS is all about grit. SAHAS is all about grime. It's about guts, grime, and guts, grit, and grime. And then if you have got that guts and the grit and the grime, then you get the glory. So it's all about glory personified. But this glory, to get the glory, to achieve the glory, and to translate the idea into an actionable reality, you really need to be a courageous entrepreneur. SAHAS is that courage. SAHAS is that commitment. SAHAS is that hand-holding mentorship. SAHAS is that trust and commitment that IIHM stands for with the legendary 27 years of existence and survival. SAHAS is that courage which is encapsulated in the word encourage. If you see the word encourage, you see the word courage in the word encourage. And we are talking about that courage in the word encourage. So encouraging entrepreneurship is what we are looking at. And that's what SAHAS is all about. And one of the biggest problems that a lot of startups, a lot of new young mind face are the initial capital, the initial fund, the initial seed money, which can be as less as 10,000 or as much as lakhs. So we have set up a fund, a SAHAS fund of 1 crore from the fund of IIHM. We have taken a fund out from IIHM kitty and put a SAHAS, put in the SAHAS fund a kitty of 1 crore, which will be used for the students, for giving them some kind of support financially as a seed money, as an equity, or as a loan, so that they have got some money, some financial capital out of this corpus to go ahead and show the courage, show the sahas into the entrepreneurship ecosystem. And this 1 crore will soon become 5 crore. We have got a target of just about less than 1 year to create 5 crore. So we'll add on another 4 crore. And in 2 years' time, we have got a very ambitious plan of taking it to 25 crore. So we'll have a 25 crore of fund for the IHM hospitality students only, so that we can support them in terms of equity, in terms of supporting their ideas, in terms of getting them ahead, and of course, guiding them, working as a traffic light, telling them what is to be done in times of any kind of dilemma, use our own experience for so many years and help our students, support our student, encourage our student, handhold our student to what they want, which is the reality, which is the execution, which is the implementation of an idea into reality of a business goal. As we all know, and I've been told this many years back by one of my mentor, that entrepreneurship is all about an idea translated into an invoice. An idea is great, but there can be a million of ideas. But what is important and what really needs the sahas, the courage, is when you translate an idea into invoice, into revenue, into money. And that's what we stand for. At IHM, we, along with our very, very esteemed board of advisor in each of our 10 campuses, we would be hand-holding our student. We would be telling them what is right, what is wrong, but not really taking the ideas. Ideas are original, and we like them to be excitable. We like them to be impatient. We like them to be mad, because if only you are mad, you can actually become an entrepreneur. If only you are mad, you can actually think about an idea which apparently is unthinkable, which apparently is impossible, but only a madman or a mad young man can think about it and can then convert it into a reality. So we need a lot of mad people, lot of mad young guys from the stable of IHM. And I think what a better place than Ahmedabad it can be, where we want to really encourage them, and they will be going forward, trying to execute their great ideas into actionable business project. And we would be mentoring them, hand-holding them, supporting them, and also, as and when required, funding them initially and trying to connect them with the bankers and PE and VC fund managers. So Sahas is all about a huge commitment from the entire IHM family and all the advisory council member of the different campuses of IHM, which has now got a full-fledged, a full-blown entrepreneur cell coming up. And I'm sure that this commitment is something that all of us are super excited about, because instead of becoming a job seeker, you can become a job creator, you can become a job giver, and the freedom, the exciting, as they were saying yesterday, somebody was talking in Pune, the roller coaster ride without the seat belt. I mean, that is what the entrepreneur journey is all about. And that is what the courage is all about. And that is what Sahas is all about. It's about coming into the play and play the game hard. And you can fail number of times, and that is immaterial, as long as you can really get up from a failure and go for the next level and try to achieve the success. So Sahas is a dream which we have all seen together. Sahas is something which is so passionate in all of our heart that we will make sure that it's going to be a huge success. So for the team Ahmedabad, I think we have got an excellent ecosystem to work on, an excellent state, Gujarat, an excellent capital, Ahmedabad, and I think we have got an excellent bunch of young people with IHM who will be delighted to come forward and become entrepreneur right from the 2020 batch pass out to the future batches coming up next year and the year after. SAHAS is something which will be a part of their DNA. And with that, it's my great honor and privilege and delight to inaugurate formally and release the Project SAHAS for the IIHM Ahmedabad campus. And I'm sure the team under Mr. Debashish Ghosh and under our advisory board and under our central advisory board, it will be a super duper grand success. And very big congratulations to the students of IIHM Ahmedabad, for whom the entire project, for whom that entire SAHAS initiative have been hatched and taken and executed. So congratulations, all the best. And I'm sure that this would be a game changer. This would really change the life and leadership of a lot of young students of IIHM Ahmedabad, and wishing all of them a huge success, wishing the team Ahmedabad a huge success. And thank you all the friends who are there in the advisory committee to help our student for the SAHAS initiative. And over to Mr. Ghosh. Thank you very much.
And as you rightly said, yes, to become an entrepreneur, you need the fire in the belly, you need the passion, the guts, and the grit. And I'm sure the students of IIHM have it all. The next speaker is the ever enthusiastic livewire and showstopper of IIHM, Mr. Abdullah Ahmed, the director of IIHM Delhi and associate director operations in IndusMart Global Limited. Over to you, Abdullah Ahmed. Abdullah, are you there?
Yes, hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
All right,
Yes,
great.
yeah.
Hi, thank you for calling me in. Thank you, Mr. Ghosh. Thank you, Dr. Bose, for calling me in here. And good afternoon to all of you, ladies and gentlemen. We are here, as Dr. Bose rightly said, it's a commitment. SAHAS is a commitment from all of us. And this is only to share that we stand with you in these testing times. And that is the reason Dr. Bose has gone ahead and kept this 1 crore rupees aside for our students, wherein all of you can actually ideate and come out. You can all come out and share your ideas, share your views, and we are there for you to, assist you, help you. And that's where the board is, the advisory board, who will advise you and guide you how to start your own business. Now, having said that, I think, this is specifically for the batch 2020. We've got a lot of, emails from a lot of hotels where they postponed the joining from June or July. The joining has been postponed to October, September, so on and so forth. So, I mean, that's where the reality is at this point in time. Almost the entire hospitality industry is, all over the world, whether it's hospitality, whether it is any other industry you talk about, is going through a little bit of a downturn and downtime. But this is a passing phase. First and foremost, what I'll say is that, mankind picked up after World War I, mankind picked up after World War II, and mankind will pick up again. The economy of the world during World War II, if you compare it now, it's 10 times, possibly 20 times more what it was when it was World War II. So mankind will pick up, and this will pick up again. It is a passing phase. It will go away. It is eventually here, and it will go away, and we will pick up again. As you see, the economy has opened, slowly we are picking up, and so on and so forth. So I think one assurance is that this is a passing phase. This is not here to stay. So that's one. Having said that, I think the reality is that in the next 3-4 months, there's not much action happening in the hospitality space. And the faster we believe in it and the faster we agree to it, the better it is for us. Because that is what reality is. hotels have started opening up, but we foresee an action happening in recruitments only during September, October, or possibly when action picks up. Of course, that depends with where COVID-19 goes. But yeah, the assumption is that about September, October, things will start improving and recruitments will start taking place and people will start honoring their recruitments. So that's where we are. Which means that we've got cool 4 months with us. We are already in June, July, August, September, October. We've got cool 4 months to do something out of ourselves. And this is the time when we need to come out of our comfort. We need to come out of our drawing rooms. We need to come out of our bedrooms and do something for ourselves. Make up a business plan. Do something. Execute. Deliver. At the most, what will happen? At the most, your business might not run. But that's okay. We stand committed with you. If let's say for some reason you're not able to execute your business, you have our assurances that as a brand, as a company, as IIHM, we stand with you, and once recruitment starts, we will be there with you holding hands in hands and trying our best to get you placed. So we're not saying that, you start doing your entrepreneurship and our responsibility is over. No, we're not saying that. We're saying that we're standing with you and we will be in action with you. Whether the action picks up in October, November, December, whenever it picks up, we're there with you. But having said that, I think we've got 4 months for us to try. We've got 4 months for us to execute a dream of ours. Maybe if you decide something and you start small, 5 years down the line, you might say COVID-19 was the best thing that could happen to you because you got into your own business. Now, when I say this, a lot of people think that for business, starting your business, you need 5 lakh, 10 lakhs, 50 lakhs to start your business. You can start your business with as less as 50,000 rupees, maybe a lakh rupees. That is where we are saying, that is why the advisory board is here with us. They will share their experience with you and they will guide you how you can start your business. It's all about taking that first step. In the last 4 days, 5 days, we've spoken to a lot of alumni, we have spoken to a lot of students, we have spoken to a lot of your batchmates in the last 5 days. And we've come up with amazing stories where one of the boys in Patna, I shared this story about a week and a half back. He was in his hometown. He went to 2 hospitals and spoke to the relatives and the people waiting there, gave his number and said, if you want home cooked food, I can provide you home cooked food. The relatives of people sitting outside in the hospital, they were bored eating the canteen food and they said, okay, we'll buy your food. He came up with 2 thalis, 160 rupees, 140 rupees, and he started supplying, and he was telling me that's how I'm doing about 12 to 13 thalis a day in a lunchtime, which is cool. Starting business. He just started it 10 days back. So this is where this is what it means, so he went, nothing is working. So he went to the hospital. Everybody has to eat food anyway. So my point is that try. At the most, what will happen is you will fail. At the most, that's it. So it's 50-50. But if you pass, and in the sense that if you execute and if you are able to set up your business, you could be the next millionaire of the next decade. You never know. Because it all starts small. All success stories have started from a garage. All success stories have started from something small. All success stories have started from, something small and then it went up. Go on to Google and type out and get to know all those stories where people, an engineering student who did not get a job, opened his own dosa shop outside a bus stop in South India. Today, that dosa shop is spread in 16 countries. He does a turnover of 400 crores annually just by selling dosas in 16 countries. That's the story. Go and Google and check. And that's how he started. Because he didn't have a job, he started and put up his small shop outside a bus stop selling dosas. And that's how every success story started. Whether it was Ritesh Agarwal, whether it was Dr. Bose, IIHM. You think IIHM started with 9,000 students one fine day? No, it did not start like that. It started in a small house, 1989. It started in a small house with the first batch of just 5 or 6 students. Today we're talking about 9,000 students. That's 27 years ago. Dr. Bose also started like that. So every success story starts from scratch. But every success story starts from a step that you need to take. You need to come out of your drawing room. You need to come out of your bedroom. You need to do something. You need to have a plan. You need to execute that plan. That's all that you got to do. Take a small step. You got 4 months to experiment. These 4 months bring an opportunity to you to make you a billionaire of tomorrow. If you can execute it, it's all yours. You've got the advisors. You've got the best of people of Ahmedabad to guide you. You've got the college supporting of a seed fund of 1 crore. You've got your faculties to advise you. What more do you need? What more do you need? And you've got a college commitment that in case you fail, don't worry, come back to us, we'll get you a job. Don't worry. What else do you need? All we are saying is try. Give it a try. Till the time you don't run in the race, you will never finish. Finish line is seen by people who run in a race. Finish line is never seen from your drawing room or your bedroom. Till the time you don't start running, you will never see the finish line. And that is why you need to get up, come out of the drawing room of yours and do something. Ideate, plan. Now, last but not the least, the one question that I hear from all the students is, what business should I do? What am I good in? What can I? It's confusing, to be honest. I mean, it's not your fault. Anybody starting his own business will be confused. Simple. What is your hobby? What is your hobby? Convert and monetize your hobby. If it is culinary, monetize that. If it's F&B, monetize that. If it's singing, monetize that. If it's accountancy, monetize that. If it's mathematics, monetize that. Anything, any hobby that, first step, what is your hobby? Second step, how you can monetize it. That's it. You'll get the answer. And if you don't get the answer, discuss. That is why your faculties are there. Once you get a plan, go to your advisory board. They will guide you. They will tell you. And once everything is set, the advisory board will decide, along with a chartered accountant, about your elevation pitch that you will put in front of the college and in front of the advisory board, that this is my pitch, this is the investment I need, and the advisory board will decide how much funding you get from the college. Simple, 3 steps. There's no harm in trying. Maybe, you never know. 5 years down the line, you might be addressing an entrepreneurship cell of SAHAS in IIHM Ahmedabad 5 years down the line and saying COVID-19 was the best thing that could happen to you. Turn everything into an opportunity. That's what how success is built out of. That is what success is of. So wish you all the best. Think. Step 1, your dreams. Step 1, your hobbies. Think about what your hobby is. Step 2, how you can monetize it. And step 3, discuss. And get ahead and start your action. As simple as that. You've got 4 months. Maybe you become a millionaire. And not necessarily that you need to be from a business family. Ritesh Agarwal, Oyo Rooms doesn't come from a business family. He is the 2nd biggest room aggregator in the world. He doesn't have nobody in the hospitality industry. He is not from hotels. He's not a hotel management graduate. He does not know the H of hotels. I mean, now he knows, but when he joined, he did not know the H of hotels. And today, 8-9 years down the line, he is the biggest, 2nd biggest room aggregator in the world. So my point is that he can. Why can't you? What's the difference? Nothing. Thank you, everybody. Enjoy yourself. Have a great day. Over to you, Mr. Ghosh.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, and dear students, I have the privilege of introducing the advisory committee members of SAHAS Ahmedabad chapter, who will be the mentors and the prospective entrepreneurs and the guiding force. First and foremost, I would like to introduce you to a gentleman who has done his hotel management from IIHM Ahmedabad. He has also done his post-graduation from IIHM Ahmedabad. He is a successful entrepreneur in Ahmedabad and is founder of 42-year-old Gopi Dining Hall, founder of the Balaram Palace Resort, and co-founder of Food Entrepreneurs of Ahmedabad. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Mr. Dilip Thakur. Sir, I would like you to request you to address the audience and say something on entrepreneurship and about SAHAS. Mr. Thakur?
Hello, am I audible?
Yes, sir. Yes, yes, you are, sir.
Yeah. My family is a family of entrepreneur. My father started a small tea stall on 26 December 1976 with the borrowed fund of 400 rupees. I'm sure that time this kind of seed fund or a startup fund was not there, but somebody gave 400 rupees and my father started tea stall and he told me that I cannot afford your education, you also join me. Then we started Gopi in 1979 and then there is no looking back. Then we procured the palace of Palanpur Nawab in 1996, which was one of the best heritage classic property of Gujarat. Unfortunately, it did not work well because it was in a Gujarat state and we were not used to serve alcohol and non-veg. But yes, when we are addressing the student of IIHM under the banner of SAHAS, SAHAS is encourage, courage, and English में उसको risk भी कहते हैं. So Gujarat and India is a land of entrepreneurs. If you look at each sector, like if you look at the national level, Haldiram, MDH Masala, if you look at Gujarat state, so all food entrepreneur houses are started having no educational background. You may name it Sankalp Restaurants, Honest Bhaji Pav, Vadilal Ice Cream, Hevmore Ice Cream, Amul Ice Cream. Matlab, Hevmore Ice Cream was started on a cart. Vadilal Ice Cream was started on a bicycle. Even other sectors like detergent powder, Nirma washing powder, Karsanbhai Patel was used to sell detergent powder on a bicycle. And Torrent Pharma, Uttambai Mehta, the founder member, he was like very desperate to start this medicine, and today Torrent is the largest pharma company. They are owning Torrent Power also. Similar way Kedila. एंड गुजरात के पानी में बहुत सारी एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप और रिस्क लेने की टेंडेंसी है एंड दैट इज हाउ वी हैव वन ऑफ द ओनली इंस्टीट्यूट कॉल्ड ईडीआई इंस्टीट्यूट फॉर एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप इन अहमदाबाद ऑन द वे टू गांधीनगर. तो आने वाली जनरेशन के सारे बच्चों को मेरी ये गुजारिश है कि एजुकेशन लेने के बाद, even my family is a family of hotel management, my daughter, my son, everybody is from hotel management graduate. Initially you might go to the hotels like doctor goes to the hospital to take the exposure, but ultimately if you have a courage to start business, and I would give a one very good example. You people might have seen the movie called Trishul of Amitabh Bachchan. If not seen, you can see it online. अमिताभ बच्चन की जेब में एक पैसा नहीं होता है, फिर भी वो लाखों रुपए का डील करने के लिए निकल जाता है, बट उसको एक भरोसा होता है कि ये मैनेज हो जाएगा. So it's more of a gut feeling. It's entrepreneurship is in the blood, and you have to take the risk. If you take the risk, I think there is no risk which can sink you completely. So many people, I can give you my own example. I started with the investment of 400 rupees. I started Balaram Palace Resort, and Balaram Palace Resort after 20 years operation did not become feasible and viable. So I have to sell it off. And again, I'm back to Gopi restaurant, but still I'm surviving and I'm working. So every time I try to give example to the next generation that if you move further, like Dr. Abdullah says, you have to start the small step. मेरे से नहीं होगा, मैं कैसे करूंगा, ये कभी सोचने का नहीं. आपको स्विमिंग नहीं आता है, लेकिन अगर कोई पकड़ के डाल दे पानी में, तो you will start learning swimming, you know. So all my good wishes to the new generations IIHM students to take the advantage. You are very lucky. For the first time, some institute has come up with such fund. I had to go to Delhi to take the loan from TFCI, Tourism Finance Corporation of India, and Gujarat State Finance Corporation of India. Number of papers and files and submission and scrutiny, where here IIHM seniors are coming forward with a fund. तो गुजराती में कहावत है कि लक्ष्मी जब तिलक करने आए तो मुंह धोने नहीं जाते हैं. तो come up with some brilliant idea, take advantage of this wonderful step from the IIHM, and I am sure you will make a brilliant career. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Thakur. Next, we have a gentleman who is currently a partner at We Serve and founder of Expired. He is an hospitality consultant. I have the privilege to introduce you to Mr. Sujit Mehta. Mr. Mehta, would you please address the audience? Thank you, sir.
Good afternoon, all. I hope you all students are doing well. And like Dilip Bhai also said, and Dr. Bose also addressed everyone, that this is an excellent platform which the school is giving everyone to perform. And my first point actually was that everyone is pretty lucky enough that they are able to get a fund which is basically ready for it, and you just need to think over that what is a good idea, what an idea generation can happen through the whole process of it. There would be a lot of things which will be going on in your minds, that what exactly you would be doing in and how exactly things would work. But keep in mind that no idea is a small idea. You have to nurture that idea. You have to make sure that things are put into perspective, that look, that could be not very futuristic, but then slowly, steadily, you will get small verticals which could keep growing in. As in, no one is a hotelier or a restaurateur from day one, but basically the things, how it goes into perspective, will make you a good hotelier or a restaurateur, or even running a small shop, or running into a lot of startups. Like, even there are a lot of startups which have been based through IT. So IT, if some kids are good with computers or with softwares, then this would be an excellent platform to generate an idea and collaborate with an IT company to come out with equipments or softwares which are going to be helpful for the hotel or the hospitality industry for the future. So there are small things, because the hospitality industry will always be having tech by its side, and that would be something which would work in for the future. You can keep on doing new things with the software industry. Think out of the box was my major agenda in when I am doing my research with what all the restaurants and hotels which we are associated with. Show a lot of grit and take the risk, as in, don't stop yourselves from not taking the risk. The higher the risk, the better it is. And like, you are right now at very low risk, so you can obviously go in full out, explore the opportunities what you are going to get through the generation of the schools and faculty. We are going to be able to help you out, and anyone, I'm available throughout all social media platforms. Howsoever will be free to connect, and I wish all the best, and it would be great to be a part of your success story. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Mehta. Next, I have the privilege to introduce you to Ms. Jagruti Patel, who is the owner of Unicrepe Cafe. Ms. Patel, would you please address the audience?
Thank you, IIHM and the whole team for having me here. And hello, everyone, all the students. Good afternoon. My name is Jagruti Patel, and I'm the founder of the Unicrepe, the first crepe cafe of the Ahmedabad. I am also an IT professional, and by education, I have done the master in computer. So I have 12 years of experience in IT and only 1 year of experience in hospitality industry. I have just launched the Unicrepe before 8 months. So if I consider the Unicrepe journey, that I have started the Unicrepe with the strong vision, strong vision of the Unicrepe in next 5 years, right? With lots of mistakes, lots of learning, lots of improvement. Today I have 2 outlets in Ahmedabad. I have participated in many festivals and received a very good response from the Ahmedabad. So my concept is very actually unique. So I would like to say that so in Ahmedabad, or especially in Gujarat, people are more into the dosa, pav bhaji, the Indian food, right? So in this industry, to start with the very unique dishes, and people don't know even the name and what actually it is, it's very challenging for me to present my brand with this big brand like Gopi, like Honest, and there are so many other so many other brands. but I never gave up. I have a very strong confidence in my concept. I have very strong vision for my brand, where I wanted to go. Though it's a very new thing. First of all, I'm very newbie, so maybe I consider myself just like you only. So I would like to say only just do it. Identify your skill. What the good things in you. You cannot do everything. You know your weak points. If you can identify your weak points, you can collaborate with the other people who actually good the things in that weak point, right? So I did that. I collaborate with the people. I collaborate with the smart people where I am very weak. I collaborate with the many chef. I collaborate with the management team who can manage my cafe and run. I'm very good at sales and marketing. I'm very good at technology. So I am not good at cooking. So I collaborate with the chef consultancy to work on it. So don't do everything alone. Talk with the experts, talk with your professor, work as a team. So definitely you will get success, and don't afraid to get fail. Just do the mistakes, learn from the mistakes. When I say learn from the mistake, that doesn't mean you avoid the mistakes. Learn from the mistake, that means you learn the attitude towards the mistakes. Don't give up. This is what I would like to say all the students. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Patel. And the next member of the advisory board, he is an alumni of IIHM Ahmedabad. He belongs to the family of entrepreneurs and has the passion to be a chef. He is the owner of Live Bakery, Swiss Whisk, and also the partner of a catering venture, the Leela Catering Company. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mr. Pawan Daltani.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. It's been very long. I'm on this video call with my faculties here. So first of all, I would like to thank. Am I audible to everyone?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Okay. So first of all, I would like to thank each and every faculty who have supported me during my time when I was a part of IIHM Ahmedabad. And I was the first batch of which passed out from IIHM Ahmedabad after the opening of the college. So we had got great opportunities and trainings in our time, and because of which my idea and my things were motivated, more sharpened well, and that's the reason I'm here. So I would really like to thank Chef Weber Patel and ma'am as well, Ankita ma'am and Dr. Bose and even Abdullah sir for giving me such good platform and giving me such good training and faculties so that students can grow in their future and think of something unique in their life. Let me talk about myself. First of all, I am the sole owner of Swiss Whisk, which was a live bakery cafe started in 2016 November. It's almost been 4 years now. The Leela Catering Company, which serves as a wedding catering brand in Surat, catering from 500 people to 5,000 people. And even for that brand, I am the sole owner. Plus, I also run a consultancy brand where we consult other restaurants and other people who want to make their brand like us. So the main thing what I would like to call upon to the people that all the entrepreneurs which might be thinking about starting their own business, all students, that any opportunity which you get, most of the opportunities are open during the calamities which have occurred in our country. उसके बाद जो growth आती है market के अंदर, that is the real growth which you would see every time. So don't miss any opportunity, not even the lockdown, not even the corona thing which is happening right now. Don't miss on anything. The same way, I would like to give my example during the lockdown when started. We were supposed to, as in everyone was called upon to close their business, but our bakery was on, and we did a really good sale during the lockdown, the 3 months time. As compared to the 6 month sales of a bakery, I would compare we did quite good in those 2 months of lockdown. as we were delivering to the places, and we were getting good response for that particular thing. Talking about the SAHAS, it's a really good initiative which Dr. Bose has taken to motivate the students, the new students which are there, and you can start your own business. You have ready fund with you. That is the main thing, because without fund, nothing can grow. Now you cannot think of anything without a fund. Even a smaller fund can help you out to do something unique in your life. And whatever ideas you have, you can come and consult to us. You can just brush up yourself and let us know about your idea, and we can get you something unique and something which is lesser in amount, and you can go ahead with that particular thing in your budget. So I would really like to congratulate and thank you everyone for having me here and being a part of this particular thing. Thank you.
Thank you, Pawan, for your kind words. And the last member of the advisory board whom I have the pleasure to introduce is a professional hospitality consultant and a proud chef by passion. He is an ex-academician and hotelier with over 10 plus years of experience. He has been associated with multiple local, national, and international brands, helping them with the complete setup, starting from planning, designing, recruiting, standardization, franchising, to marketing, etc. Please welcome Mr. Ekansh Saxena.
Hi everyone. So everyone has said good things. So I would also sum up whatever I have to say. I'm just a phone call away. In a business, the most important thing is the idea. If you have an idea, if you have the passion, and if you're confident about it, don't think about money, don't think about efforts. When you sleep in the night, you should be dreaming about your business. If you can do that, I'm just a phone call away. You can come and meet me anytime. See how the work is done. I'm always there. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Saxena. Now that is the advisory board members, and I would also like to introduce you to the internal committee members who would be your first point of contact. Along with me are Mrs. Ankita Deshmukh, Mrs. Tamishra Chakraborty, Ms. Sneha Thakkar, and Chef Vaibhav Patel. These are the faculties who would be helping you in the initial stages. Those who are coming up with the ideas, please get in touch with the faculties, and then we will take the things forward. I would now like to request Dr. Bose, if you could kindly give the closing remarks.
Yeah, it was such a pleasure to be there today in this IIHM Ahmedabad for the launch of the SAHAS IIHM Ahmedabad chapter. So once again, let me first of all thank everybody for being with us, the internal team and the board of advisor. I'm sure other members will come and evolve. And I think big congratulations to the team and best wishes to all the students. And I think we should start from the next week itself, the mentoring session with the students who are interested to start their own enterprise. And we should try to have the session with the advisory council members. And it was such a great delight to be there with all of you. And with that, I would once again say best of luck to all of us in Ahmedabad and all of India, and to all the students. And it is lovely to see the alumni coming and joining in as well. So thanks everybody and all the best. Over to you, Mr. Ghosh.
Thank you, sir. As we come to the end of our session, I would like to thank Dr. Bose for taking some time off from his busy schedule to be with us to launch SAHAS, the Ahmedabad chapter. I would also like to thank Mr. Abdullah Ahmed. Thank you to the members of the advisory panel for being with us today and for inspiring the students with your words. Thank you, everyone. Have a nice weekend. Thank you a lot. Thank you very much. Good day to all.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
कोई बोल तो सर